One of the frequent requests I get is how to connect to a Linux EC2 instance from a Mac. The process is straightforward and it'll certainly help if you are comfortable working with the Mac terminal commands. Let's set up a key pair first. Open EC2 console and make sure you don't have any pop-up blockers for this site. Because when you generate a key pair, it'll be automatically downloaded. And if you have pop-up blockers, it will prevent the download from happening. Ensure you're in the correct region. I'm going to use Ohio. And select key pairs from the left navigation pane. And create key pair. We do need to give a name. And for the type, select RSA. And for private key format, choose the PEM format or PEM format. This format is compatible with Mac. And that's it. Create the key pair. The page will automatically download the key pair to your machine. And in fact, this is the only opportunity to download the key pair file because EC2 stores only the corresponding public key in the console, whereas the key pair file contains both public and private keys. So keep this file in a safe location. Treat it like a user ID and a password. So usually what I do is I create a separate folder, such as key pair here, and keep all the files there. So what I'm going to do now is to move the file to the key pair folder. Now, if you look at the file permissions, the file has read access to everyone. And SSH does not like this. I'll show you how to change the permissions a little later. Let's now launch an EC2 instance. Choose Amazon Linux. And T2 micro for type. We'll use the default VPC and make sure public IP is assigned. Tag the instance as Linux server. We need to create a new security group to allow SSH access, or if you already have a security group that allows SSH, use that. And then when you launch the instance, you do need to select the key pair that we created earlier. Let's wait until the instance is running. AWS does provide instructions on how to connect. Click on the Connect button and go to the SSH Client tab. And here are the detailed steps that we need to follow. The first thing we need to do is change the PEM file permission so that only you have read access. We can do that using the chmod command. So simply copy this command and from your Mac terminal, paste the command and run it. Make sure you are in the same folder as the key pair file. Now, permissions have been updated to grant read access only to you. So with this done, we can now SSH to the Linux machine. So here is a command for that. So copy the command, SSH using this key pair, and log into this instance as EC2-user. Paste this command and run it. And say yes to the message. And that's it. We are now connected to the EC2 Linux instance. I hope you found this resource useful. Happy learning. Thank you.